glorious Tuesday, where today we are continuing our theme of changes for 2025. There's three kind of significant areas I would suggest that virtual assistants, and could be any online business owners really, focus in and concentrate on about making changes in their direction or how they perceive things or how they do things in 2025. Things that may have worked in the past, but I don't think are going to be working as well in 2025. So yesterday we talked about simplifying and clarity, because obviously in technology things have come a long way over the last year, and so much has come out and happened, especially in the AI world. I mean, that's just been massive. And I think that we've had a lot of things thrown at us which have confused us in a way. Confused us thinking, should I have that? Or do I need to be doing that? Or do I really need that system? As opposed to really just focusing on the purpose of your business and just focusing on the functionality of the things that you truly need, and making sure that you invest in good quality simplicity. The next thing I want to talk to you about today is really, it's about community. It's about quality over quantity. So before, I think what was working very well is people used to like volume. We would go for, it's kind of like a pile 'em high, sell 'em cheap kind of thing. We would go for a volume of clients, or if we were doing marketing, we would go for the volume of subscribers. And if we were doing Facebook ads, what we cared about is the volume of the reach of Facebook ads. So we were talking and thinking a lot and progressing forward with volumes, quantities, that type of thing. And something that's happened, or something I've noticed that made me want to bring this up, is really my community and my Facebook groups. So now collectively, I started 2 Facebook groups. Probably around the time I'd been training for a little while, I started one in Facebook for virtual assistants, and I started one in LinkedIn for virtual assistants. And for sure, this was to foster a community of virtual assistants online, because I work exclusively online and I train virtual assistants online. And this is where we help virtual assistants to level up in their business, lifestyle, and mindset. So it made a lot of sense to me to create a community of virtual assistants. And it was actually quite slow to start with, but I wasn't, I guess, caring so much about it. I was just seeing what happened and who was coming in. And then suddenly it took off. It was definitely a manifestation of my mindset that I wanted this big community, and it took off. And now I get probably between about 400 to 600 requests a day, per day, between Facebook and LinkedIn, of virtual assistants wanting to join the communities. Now, because of that, we've had to put a lot of measures in place to really try to limit the amount of horribleness that is coming from volume right now, which is a lot of spam, a lot of catfishing, a lot of desperate VAs looking for jobs and looking for work, and not paying attention to really improving the quality of themselves in order to obtain it. So, for example, I get people contacting me just saying, give me a job, or can you recommend someone to give me a job? Now, I get requests like that, volumes of them, pretty much every day, and I don't know this person, and or they want to work with me or something like that. So basically what I will do is I have free training and I have free guides and things like that, and I write back to these people and I say, okay, invest in this free training, as in invest your time, invest yourself into it, and then come back to me. And then what happens is they'll go away, and I can see this all in my Podio account. They'll go away, sign up for it, and then 5 minutes later say, oh, really, thank you very much for the training. It's very helpful. Can you give me a job now? I'm like, really? The quality of people is just simply not there anymore. And what people are doing is, rather than looking at themselves, investing in making themselves a quality person and a quality VA in order to move past all this, they are putting themselves in the streams of people who are just looking for volume of, maybe if I contact one person or hundreds of people, somebody will give me a job. But it just doesn't work like that. Now, clients in particular have cottoned on big time to this saturation of virtual assistants who are taking these short, how to be a VA course, and then just thinking that that's what will make them a good VA. And then they're kind of throwing themselves out there, and clients are cottoning on. It's very easy to see who the people are that you really could potentially work with, and who have invested and care about their approach, care about how they introduce themselves, care about all of these different things. So in terms of volume and how this goes back to my network, my community, this is the reason why I've created Virtual CoWorking Space. And this is the reason why I will focus more on Virtual CoWorking Space in the next year. Because I need to figure out, or I don't want to say weed out, that sounds horrible, but I need to be able to give people an outlet for the people who do really want to invest in themselves, to become a quality VA, to get quality clients. Because again, it goes around. It's not just about going out and who will give me a job. It's about, who do I really want to work with? Who am I best suited for? Who can I deliver the best of myself to? And who really wants that and needs that? And the community is literally, I'm not going to stop it from growing. I'm not going to tell any VA out there, you shouldn't be doing what you're doing, or you shouldn't be striving to improve yourself or join a community or network, or you shouldn't be doing any of that. But if you go inside the job chat in there, it's like a jungle. It's a horrible jungle of predator and prey. And the communities are starting to become like that now. We have to admin every single post, and even then some slip by, and even then you could be subject to anything when that happens. So when you are in a community, a paid community, and it doesn't have to be that expensive. I just ran a special offer on my community right now. You can go there on virtualmissfriday.com/VCS. It's not an expensive investment. If you invest basically the price of lunch once a month into yourself, but into a place where you know that you're going to get quality advice, where you know you're going to get quality interactions, where you know you're going to get quality content. Even Karen says absolutely. Thank you for agreeing with me. Quality content, quality interactions. You can literally bypass hours and hours and hours in quantity of network, quantity of job postings, quantity of all these things, of scams and spams and God knows what else, and scrolling. You can invest just the price of lunch once a month from the price of lunch. Sure, there are other communities out there that are costing a bit more. Invest more if you can. Always invest more in yourself, but invest in the quality. Don't look for the quantity and a lot of the free stuff. You need to find a good mentor. You need to find someone you can learn from. You need to find someone you can trust, who you can go to with anything and say, look, I've got this problem. I need some help. Or go to the community and be able to ask quality people who are investing in themselves that question too, about their experience. So I believe that in 2025, this is my focus and my approach anyway, that I am not going to restrict or hinder the virtual assistants out there joining these communities. I love you all dearly. I want everyone to have equal opportunity in this industry, to be able to be the best quality VA they can be. But there is a lot of people taking the wrong approach to this. And the way I believe in 2025 to take the right approach is to invest in a quality community of quality virtual assistants. And that's what I'm going to be focusing on in 2025. And I'm super excited about that, because I do know, and I have seen a lot of quality VAs coming outside of these networks and these groups. You imagine now there's like hundreds of thousands of them, but only a small handful are the ones that you would say you're different. There's something different about you. And usually what is different is they understand that nothing comes without a degree of investment in yourself, time and work and hours. So am I going to hire the VA who I say, go and take my free training? It's like half an hour long, signs up for it, and 5 minutes later says, okay, I've done it. Can you give me a job? No, I am not. I'm not going to be interested in you. I'm sorry. But maybe somebody else out there would. I don't know who. But if you want a quality VA business, stop looking for VA jobs. Start trying to garner VA clients. And not just any VA clients, the quality VA clients that are best suited to you. And if you do that, you will never have to throw yourselves out there in that jungle of jobs and scam and spam and all that. You won't have to do that. It simply will no longer be in your awareness because you have isolated yourself into the quality group over the quantity group. That's today's share. We're back here tomorrow for another one. So much happening. Sunday we start our new we're going to try it for a week before Christmas, our new regime. So we're going to be doing different things here at 11 o'clock every Sunday. Sometimes it'll be a morning mindset. Make sure you're subscribed to the WhatsApp group or the Facebook group or the Instagram channel, the channels, the WhatsApp channel, the Facebook channel, the Instagram channel, because obviously I'll be sharing the links on how to join those live. But of course, we will also be posting the replay on YouTube. So thank you so much for that. I truly appreciate you all. Remember, 2025 is all about quality over quantity, and I shall see you back here tomorrow. In the meantime, we're going to do our daily accountability. Get your journals at the ready. I'm so excited I get to start my new one in January. It's always a very exciting time for me. But let's get down to our accountability and focusing in on our goals. Thank you so much. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a good day, Karen. Bye bye. And if you're watching the replay, have a good day too. Before we begin, don't forget you can join me live online inside Virtual CoWorking Space at www.virtualmissfriday.com/VCS. If you enjoy this session, give it a like. I'd love to hear from you, so write me a comment. And so you don't miss any updates, don't forget to subscribe. Let's begin. So now we're going to look for the positive with our gratitude. First, we'll spend 1 minute thinking of the day before, thinking of all the things that happened, reflecting on work, interactions, relationships, memorable moments, and more. Now you'll write one thing down minimum that you're grateful for. You can, of course, write down more. Something good, something that went right, a small moment or a big win. The more you search for things to be grateful for, the more you will experience things to be grateful for. Now we're going to read out your goal. Make sure your goal is written down in a journal or somewhere you can easily access it. Read your goal now, ideally out loud, and commit to this goal. Believe it will happen. And by reading this daily, the universe knows clearly what your goal is, and the things begin to shift in the direction of your goal. Follow your instincts when this happens by taking action.
Now you need to see your goal in visualization. Spend this minute thinking about the goal in your mind. See yourself taking steps towards the goal, or even better still, see yourself having already achieved the goal. Close your eyes and go there. Step into the feeling, step into the place, step into the accomplishment. And finally, it's time for your most important task. Set this task for today and make it relating to your goal. This could be something small like sending an email, recording a video, or making a phone call, or it could be bigger. Either way, one task a day is one step forward, and those steps will add up. Do what you can from where you are now. Set the intention, and the action will carry you towards your goal. Well done you for completing your daily co-create session. Have a fantastic day ahead, and I'll see you next time.